Every time I see you, you make my heart say.
Hey guys, welcome to my channel and welcome to another video. This is going to be very brief. I'm going to play something for you right here, and then I'm going to come back with the rest of my commentary. So stay tuned. Here's a clip from several years ago when Peach was living in a townhouse and lost everything because of a fire. I don't have the entire dialogue, but I do have a piece of it, and I'm making it available. Now, these are the this is the actual video footage, but part of it was muted. So I just wanted to introduce it and let you know. I do have the second part of her actually talking. Here it comes.
Scary and painful just watching your house burning. There's nothing you can do about it.
Pleaded for the community to help these families in need.
It's the holidays and they lost everything and they have kids. So if y'all can, please just help.
As you can see, ladies and gentlemen, this is definitely a situation that you would not wish on an enemy. To have everything that you own destroyed right in front of your eyes, just like with a hurricane, is an awful thing to experience. Okay, I'm back. You know, I wanted to speak on this, not because obviously it was a tragedy that the situation happened, but because I saw this right after I saw her online talking about how she wouldn't help another single mother who had went through things. And the thing is, you know, you sometimes see her saying that when people speaking out against this or speaking out against that, they're really speaking out against what they don't like about themselves. And so I'm having to call her out about this. Now, I don't have my bonnet on. Real bad headache, can't even put it on, but I still had to come on and come here and talk about this because it's horrible when sometimes God will bless you, but it's not just for you. Sometimes when you get an overabundance, it is a reason for that. And maybe if I was her, I probably would have, especially if I would have came up the way she said she came up. In 2 months went from zero money to making 10 G's a month. Yeah. I would help everybody that I could. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that I would put myself back in that situation. But I would definitely try to be a blessing to someone else because I was blessed. You know, you get blessed and you bless somebody else. And then when they come up, they do the same thing. That's how we are supposed to do things in this world. That's how it should work anyway. Why wouldn't you want to bless somebody? You say you a millionaire. You done made $1 million. And you easily gonna pull 100,000 plus every month. And that's just you. You got a mom with a channel. You got a husband with a channel. And I mean, you post for him religiously in his name. So I mean, he's got his own funds. So I mean, with all of this being said, why wouldn't you want to bless somebody? You was right there on that news channel asking strangers to help you. Now, I was on a piece of your live yesterday, and let me say this. If I see Peach go live, I do go to her lives if I can. I do, because she has that quality. She is a good teacher. She's very professional and proficient and well articulated, and a lot of times she just helps people and throw gems from a general standpoint. So I go over there and see, hell, is she gonna drop something that could help me? You know, because everybody should be trying to improve themselves. Every day that you wake up, you should be trying to live better than the day before. So I go over there for that reason. Also, I have done commentary videos on her on more than one occasion. But let's not get it twisted. I don't dislike her at all. The stuff that she does kind of be taking me back. Like, nah, she didn't do that. You know, that type of situation. But I don't dislike her. So I just want to make that clear before I say anything else. But I don't understand why she wouldn't want to do something. Just like, you know, she made such fun of the hurricane victims, yet she's out here and her house burned down. What if somebody made fun of her while she was in her worst moment? How would you feel about that? Like, how would you feel, young lady? That was your worst moment. This is somebody's worst. Ian was several somebody's worst moment. And you out there making fun and making videos. You're going to get the content and the watch views anyway. I saw Strong Mommy Chrissy on live today. And you just gave her $300. I saw Strong Mommy Chrissy on live. And she said one thing she don't never have to worry about is a view. Because she know she got the content. She know she got the stories. And she know people going to come for her. As much as you say that you that girl, Peach, man, that's how you should feel. Because I'm going to be honest. She ain't doing nothing compared to what you doing. And I'm going to call that just straight up honest. You get views, you're growing. I don't know another mommy in the mommy sector. And I think the only reason you are considered a mommy is because you were a mommy channel before you became an instructional channel. But I don't know anybody else in the sector that is growing at the speed that you are growing. I think Monday you had 224,000 followers. Today, I think you had 227. That's 3,000 in a matter of days. For you to be growing and for you to be affecting people in that type of way, you should want to help as many people. And I'm not talking, and it does not have to be anything that's public. Now, you say you give to charities, okay. I mean, if you do, you do. But one of the charities that you should definitely be supporting is something that's helping single moms. And you're going to say, well, they get housing, they get this, they get that. So that is not helping them. That's helping them stay where they are. That is not helping them rise up. It didn't help you rise up. It did not help you rise up. So why do you think it's helping them rise up? It's not. The thing that will help a person is maybe give them an opportunity. Maybe sponsor 2 or 3 single mamas a year to your, or 12 a year to your programs and help that way. You don't have to give them your money. It's all kind of ways to bless people. And I mean, the fact that you don't see that, I mean, because you are a very smart young lady. I don't know why you put yourself out here sometimes to be kind of like a mockery. Just like when you had that dress on, I know you had to know that the boob part and the opening went above the boob and not had your boob sticking out. Like, I know you had to know that. And then if you didn't know it, okay. I mean, we all don't know everything. Didn't nobody tell you? I mean, who is loving you, baby girl? Because whoever is loving you should have been saying, boo, take this shit off. Or fix it or something. I don't know. Every time you show your husband, you say you dress him and he dresses you. He's polo this. I mean, he's name brand that. Whether it's dealing with, you guys' financial situation or not, he is together. Why wouldn't you want to be on his arm together as well? Making your man look even better. Because that is your man. And hey, what you say, you love him. That's all you talk about. You talk about him more than you talk about yourself. And sweetie, you can't love nobody more than you love yourself. If you do, it's a problem with you, not them. And that's always a recipe for disaster. I hope never, because I mean, y'all seem to work well together. Y'all have a very, large family. I hope y'all never, are in a situation that y'all break up. But the thing is, I mean, the same way you got him is how you need to keep him. Even when you was on that TV show, you was looking like a young lady. You had your hair braided, you know, or whatever. You looked girly, but you always say, I'm a thug. I think it's your depression, and I think you need to get help. But I just think it was awful that you would make fun of Hurricane Ian and, you know, the devastation that it was doing when you've already dealt with your own tragedy. Like, that was so insensitive of you. And I don't even know how you was cool with doing that. That is awful. And I get it. Oh, I'm just joking. It's just joke. I'm just being funny. Okay, that's fine. But you couldn't do it no other way. If y'all was staying in the hotel, y'all could have ran around the hotel and did silly stuff to be funny. You could have did things with your kids. I know that you are very selective about showing your kids online. That may have been the opportunity, especially since everybody was stuck together somewhere. That would have been a great opportunity to do that. I just think that you were wrong for that. Now, somebody mentioned, oh, she won't apologize. Like, I don't know who you are supposed to be apologizing to. Yeah. I just think that it was insensitive to do, and that the fact that you have been through something like that and you was on TV devastated, I would think that because you have been through something of a tragedy, I would think that you would be better than to make light of another person's tragedy. Because baby, Ian devastated a whole lot more. Water is, people don't realize this, but water is way more damaging than even fire. It is. So, I mean, their travesty was way worse than what you went through. And the fact that you would think that it was funny to do that, I just don't understand it. I really don't. But, oh well. That's what I had to say. I had to do some commentary on this piece of video because I just was so taken back, and I was just really flummoxed. This ain't that episode, but I mean, I was beyond shocked that anybody would make fun of a hurricane. Anybody. I have been in a hurricane before. I was in one, years ago when I lived in Pensacola. Even though, you know, it was a bad situation, it was nothing. What I went through was nothing compared to what Ian just did. Nothing. And I still wouldn't make fun in a hurricane like that. I would have found all kind of ways to, I would have sat down and put a schedule together of things that I could do with each of my kids, maybe. I would have found something to do. And honey, you the GOAT, right? You the content GOAT. You that deal. So, you know, it ain't no problem for you to be that deal and do that thing. So, I hope next time you think about that and be a little bit more sensitive. I know y'all be watching because I had another channel that I did a reaction on. Send me a message on my one of my shorts. So I know y'all be watching, so that's why I'm talking to you. Hi, Peach! Anyway, I'm gone. Talk to y'all later.